What's going on YouTube? With everything that's going on in the world, I feel like now is the perfect time to start on my YouTube channel. I have nothing better else to do, honestly, because coronavirus, shutting down places, jobs. I work at a gym, so right now I'm currently unemployed, but I got a lot of free time on my hands, and I just want a little bit about myself. For those of you that don't know me, I'll be giving you a little bit of background information about how I started out in the gym, how long I've been working out for, all that stuff. But let's get straight into the video. I'm from California, Pasadena, California. I started really working out when I was 16 years old. Around November, December of 2016. It's now like 2020. So it's around 3 years and a couple months I've been working out consistently. Let me just explain to y'all how I first started out in the gym. I'm a hooper, so I originally was playing basketball for most of my middle school, high school years. Junior year, I transferred to a new high school. I didn't get along with anybody at the high school. Didn't get along with anybody on the basketball team. I actually almost fought one of the kids on the basketball team, which is another story. But even though I really love basketball, I was playing every day, getting up in the morning, trying to hoop at 6 a.m. I started losing my passion just because of my environment, things that were going on in my life at the time. My high school happened to be right down the street from a gym at LA Fitness. So I was like, okay, let me try to get bigger for basketball. Let me try to get stronger, because I was always, dribble, jumper, but I never was strong. I never take it to the rack. So I was like, let me get in the gym. Let me try to get stronger for basketball. I ended up, working out consistently for like a month, 2 months. That's all it took me. And then I fell in love with the gym. I started seeing results quick. I just loved the way the gym made me feel. From there, I just stayed consistent with it. I ended up quitting basketball, quitting the team. And I told myself, I'm gonna change my body. I want to get bigger. Originally, it was, to get bigger, maybe impress a couple girls. When I was 16, that was the mindset I had. But later on, the benefits, everything that the gym has done for me. At the time when I was 16, I was suffering through like depression. I had maybe like 2-3 friends at the high school I transferred to. I was depressed. I had anxiety, like really bad anxiety. All these things that came together, I couldn't really cope with it. So, I turned to drugs. I turned to smoking. Junior year in high school, I was probably smoking the most. I was smoking weed, doing all that stuff. The only thing that kept me on track at that time was going to the gym. I knew it was much more than just working out and getting my body right, because I was feeling the effects mentally. I was becoming stronger mentally, stronger physically, of course, because I was working out every day at the time. I was working out 7 days a week, and that's not because I'm not trying to get my body rest. I know you need recovery and all that stuff, but I was working out every day because I felt like I had to. If I don't work out, like, everything built up inside me, my anger, depression, anxiety, all that, I have to do something or I'll lose my shit. And then, I'll turn back into smoking, doing all that bad stuff. So I worked out every day, and it kept me on track. That was probably the only thing. I had maybe like 1-2 friends, but junior year in high school, I stuck to myself for most of the time. I was really just working out. The gym was like my best friend at that time. Got me through a lot of things. And if I wasn't at the gym, I was at home playing video games. That's about it, playing some Call of Duty. I just want to give y'all some insight of what the gym actually did for me. 6 months into the gym, I was consistent, every day consistent. I don't think I skipped out on one day at the gym. If I were to go back in LA Fitness and look at the log account, probably see me log into the gym every day for like 6 months to a year straight. I was going every day. I wasn't thinking of like, oh, I have to go to the gym. It was more like, let me go to the gym. Like, I'm going to the gym today. There was no like, oh, I have to go to. No, I was going to the gym that day. I needed to. I feel like it's my ADHD, and I just constantly have to be moving or doing something physical. Like, but I had to be going to the gym every day. It became like a routine, like kind of like brushing your teeth. Like, you don't think about it. You just wake up and you brush your teeth. I mean, if you got good hygiene. But you know, I wasn't thinking too much about it. I was just working out every day. It was easy for me. Working out was the easy part for me. When it comes to really making the changes in your body, yeah, the gym is gonna help you with that, but it's all gonna come down to your diet as well. So when I first started, I was around 110, 112 pounds as a junior in high school, that's damn near anorexic. That's terrible. I was always, you know, pretty fit. I wasn't out of shape. I was that skinny kid, but I could do a gang of push-ups, pull-ups, all that good stuff, because I grew up around that, you know, just my dad having me do jump rope, pull-ups, push-ups, you know, a lot of body weight exercise. But when it came to working out and getting into like lifting weights and stuff like that, I kind of had to learn on my own. My big bro, you know, introduced to me, you know, the compounds like bench press, like rowing movements, deadlift, all that stuff. But when it came down to actually learning the exercise, I had to YouTube it. All of junior year of high school, I was in class on YouTube watching workout videos, or I was at home watching workout videos, or I was in the gym watching workout videos. I would be that kid in the gym with my phone right next to me. Okay, that's how you do it? All right, let me perform it just like that. And if it didn't look the way it did in the video, then I wouldn't be satisfied with it. That built my foundation in the start. You know, I was really studying form. I didn't care who was watching me and how much weight there was. 5 pounds is always going to be 5 pounds. 100 pounds is always going to be 100 pounds. But I wanted to get to the point where I could eventually work up to that weight and do it and make it look easy. You know, so whatever weight I was doing, I was 5, 10, 15 pounds. I was doing the exercise, but with perfect form. And that built my foundation in the start. I'd say my second year lifting, I was pretty advanced for second year lifting, because a lot of my foundation in working out started off with bodybuilding exercise. My form was nice. My mind and muscle connection was there, like A1 mind muscle connection. And then my second year of hitting the gym, I moved back to my old hometown. I started working out with my old friends. Moved back to my old high school, so things are going back to normal. But I was still staying on check. Like everything that I learned from my first year, I stuck with it. I didn't let nobody distract me. I was still hitting the gym 7 days a week, senior year in high school. Every day after school, take the bus, go straight to the gym. Either take the bus or walk. And you know, I would go straight to school, straight to the gym, get my workout in. That was every day. And if a homie wanted to tag along, I'd be like, okay, we could hit a workout together. But other than that, I wouldn't let nobody, you know, distract me from that. People were hitting me up, hey Keith, let's go smoke. Hey, let's go. Nah, man, I'm going to the gym. Because, you know, it was so routine for me that I wouldn't let nobody, you know, fuck my schedule up. But my second year lifting, my friend was like, hey, you should, have you ever deadlifted? And I was like, maybe like a couple times, but for the most part, I didn't really I did like barbell rows, dumbbell rows, but I never deadlifted like that. And my friend got me into deadlifting. Shout out to my boy Armin. He got me into deadlifting. The way deadlifting made me feel like, it made you feel strong. So first time I deadlifted, I think I deadlifted like 2 plates, or 225 pounds. And with ease, just because I've been doing a lot of heavy barbell rows, heavy dumbbell rows as my foundation. So I already had a strong lower back. And I deadlifted 2 plates with ease, and then, you know, I started getting into the whole powerlifting scene, and I was like, damn, I like this. I like lifting heavy. I got pretty damn strong within 6 months of just powerlifting. And I was like, hey, I'm 18, let me do a powerlifting competition. Literally did a powerlifting competition February of 2018, and I ended up getting first place. I set the state record in bench press for California. In my weight class, I was 143 pounds when I weighed in. So I think the bench press record right now, or the state record right now, is 270 something, 272 or something like that. And then I set it for 281. They didn't tell me to the end of the competition. They're like, hey, you have the state record now for bench press. And I was like, oh shoot, that's cool. And then powerlifting, eventually, you know, I started getting tired of it just because I was lifting heavy every day. And the effects that had on my central nervous system, you know, it'll burn you out. So I was like, okay, let me take it back. like a notch and go back to my bodybuilding routine, because you know that's where I started out. That was my foundation of when I started working out. A year later, I signed up for my first bodybuilding competition this year, which I was planning to compete in May of 2020, May 30th. And then, you know, this whole coronavirus thing hit. I recently just got hired at Gold's Gym, but all of these gyms, you know, closing down. You know, I'm unemployed right now, so I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to, you know, do a video and really explain what's going on in my life, and you know how I started out. But the competition's still set to go down, but not in May. It got postponed. So hopefully by summer I'll be competing in my first bodybuilding competition. I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about myself, where I started out. Hopefully get this video up as soon as possible, but probably do another video on, you know, what kept me motivated, how I stayed consistent throughout the gym. You know, I got a lot of ideas in mind. Eventually I just want to start posting more, get used to talking in front of a camera, because I feel like I have a lot to say. Thank you guys for watching, and this is my first YouTube video, so give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.